You hear that? That's me choking on how dry this year was. So this year was rough. it's extremely rough this year. Like besides all the IRL problems that's going around, this year was extremely rough. I don't know why I'm saying it like 2020 is over, but this year was horrible. Like a lot of things went down, but that's we're not here to talk about that. What I came here to talk about was the anime game scene. This year was so bad. Like, okay, maybe you can say, didn't Kakarot come out this year? Maybe you can say Kakarot was a good anime game that came out this year. But let's be honest, it was C tier at best. Like, Kakarot was a decent game for what it was at its core, but if you only hit like 3 scenes, like right, it doesn't deserve the praise that it's getting. I'm sorry if you really like Kakarot, but it's just what it is. That's my opinion. You can have a different opinion if you want, but I'm just saying Kakarot was overhyped as hell. So it's up to you. What also came out? That Sword Art game came out this year. That One Punch Man game that nobody knows, cause no one knew that came out. That was trash. My Hero game came out. I'm not really into that My Hero like game scene. I just don't like how it looks. Like it's too floaty for me. So I never played it. I might go back and play it, but I don't know if that's something people even care about anymore. Because if I do buy it, I'm only buying it to record it. But I don't know if people care about that as a whole. So I'm gonna leave that alone. That has nothing to do with me, right? So this year has been rough, but I mean, there's nothing we can change about it, right? So I have been doing some digging, and 2021 is actually looking like some heat. I'm not gonna hold you. 2021, besides the PS5 coming out near the end of this year, right? It's the end of this year around Christmas, right? I believe it is. But correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it is. With that coming out, that just leads to a whole bunch of new things. Potentially, we're gonna have fighters ported over, so that's just gonna look a whole lot better. I don't know if people really care about fighters like that, so buy it again. But that's gonna look amazing on the 5. We're also getting a new Kingdom Hearts game. Y'all thought I was joking when I put that in my last video, but we're getting a new Kingdom Hearts game this year, either at the end of this year or next year. We're gonna get one then. We also have that soccer game. I don't know if it's out yet, but there's a soccer game that's coming out, and that game looks some heat. But I'm not into like sports games like that. Well, sports anime in general. It's not my cup of tea, right? And we also have a Gundam game that's coming out. I don't know if that's set to come out this year or next year. I'm pretty sure it's next year though. I think a lot of these games are gonna get pushed back to next year, but I wouldn't know. So don't point the finger at me if I'm wrong, but that's just what I'm thinking. And then finally, we're gonna have this amazing Demon Slayer game coming out. You don't understand how hype I am for this Demon Slayer game. One is made by CC2. Yeah, they did disappoint us with Kakarot, but on the other hand, it was published by Bandai, and Bandai likes to choke the developers and like rush them. So we're just gonna leave that alone. But Bandai isn't publishing this Demon Slayer game. It's published by Aniplex, so this game is not gonna be rushed, hopefully. And CC2 is making it, so all the cutscenes are gonna look fuego. The combat's gonna be fluid. Everything about this game is just gonna look nice. At least the surface is gonna look nice. I don't know how they're gonna approach this game. If this is an arena fighter, you low-key can miss me with that. I'm not really down for an arena fighter Demon Slayer game. I don't think it fits it at all. A Sekiro type Demon Slayer game or a Ghost of Tsushima type Demon Slayer game, that would be beautiful. I want that. We can have a what is it called? Muso Demon Slayer fighting game. That would be amazing. An open world Demon Slayer game is my dream, but I don't think we're gonna get that. I really don't think we're gonna get that, just because that would be extremely risky. Like, I feel like I don't have any concrete evidence on this, but seeing how long it's taking them to make that new Zelda game, it seems like making open world games is harder than arenas. So, because we've been getting arena fighters back to back, so I'm assuming that's gonna take a while. So I don't think if they're really trying to push it to next year, I don't think we're gonna get one unless they've been working on it for like since like 2018, 2017. I don't think we're gonna get it. Speaking of Zelda, we're getting a new Zelda game that's gonna be Fuego. It's not really an anime game, but that game looks so good. Like, I haven't really preached the gospel of Zelda on my channel, but that game looks Fuego. I need that. I'm probably gonna record it. Probably gonna keep it to myself. I don't know yet. We'll see when it comes out. But that game looks nice. It's set to come out November 30th. If I'm wrong, you can correct me again. But I'm pretty sure it's November 30th of this year. So we're gonna get that. And I think that's pretty much it. If I miss any anime games, let me know. But I think that's all we're gonna have for the next year. So yeah, it's looking pretty bright. There's still probably games that haven't been announced yet. What is it called? I don't remember what it's called, but the gaming event Sony and Microsoft hold every year. We're probably gonna have another one of those soon. Like, just like a short couple trailers. I don't think it's gonna be anything big, but I'm thinking we're gonna have one when the PS5 is gonna drop. It's just a hunch. I have no concrete evidence. It's probably not gonna happen at all, but it's just a hunch that we're gonna get a lot of trailers when the PS5 drops. That's just my hunch. But with that being said, I'm leaving.